If you like this video, please click the subscribe button so that you will be notified on the next videos which I will post in this channel. This time we are going to wear a hanbok and visit Seoul's beautiful palaces using Seoul Metro subway trains. A hanbok is a traditional Korean dress worn during traditional occasions such as festivals, celebrations, and ceremonies. It is advisable to wear a hanbok if you visit Seoul's beautiful palaces. Seoul's palaces are Gyeongbokgung, Changgyeokgung, Changgyeonggung, Gyeoksugung, and Gyeonghwamun. Aside from the experience of wearing the hanbok firsthand and feeling like a celebrity for one day, you will also be able to visit these 5 palaces for free. For all 5 palaces, admission is free for visitors wearing hanbok. The admission fee is waived for visitors wearing the hanbok even on holidays and on special event days. The hanbok can be rented for 1 full day at hanbok rental shops. There are many hanbok rental shops in Seoul. One of these hanbok rental shops is the One-Day Hanbok. One-Day Hanbok is near the beautiful Gyeongbokgung Palace. One-Day Hanbok is also near the Handbook Metro subway station. We can find the metro subway trains going to the Handbook Metro subway station using the Subway Korea app, which is available both on iPhones and Android. And so, after installing the app, we open the Subway Korea app. We click the train icon and click search. We input our origin where we depart from, which in this example is the Seoul station, and select it. Then we click Depart From. After that, we click again the train icon and click Search. We input our destination where we arrived at, which is the Handbook station, and select it. Then we click Arrive At. Then the Subway Korea app will start calculating. When the app finished calculating, we click Detail Info. Then we will see all the trains we will use in this journey. The very detailed train route results shows that we ride the MRT subway train at line 1 of the Seoul station going in the direction of the City Hall station. After 3 stations in about 7 minutes, we get down at the Jongno 3 Sam gas station using the train's exit door on the left side. After getting down at the Jongno 3 Sam gas station, we transfer trains from line 1 to line 3 of the Jongno 3 Sam gas station by walking for about 3 minutes. Then we ride the train at line 3 of the Jongno 3 Sam gas station going in the direction of the Handbook station. After 2 minutes, we get down on the next station, which is the Handbook station, using the train's exit door on the left side. And so, now that we have the information we need, we can now enter the train station near our hotel where we depart from. In our case, since our hotel is near exit or entrance number 15 of the Seoul station, we enter the Seoul station through exit or entrance number 15 of the Seoul station. Following the train route results from our Subway Korea app, we go down the escalator or elevator going down to the train platform for line 1 of the Seoul station, following the signboard for line 1 of the Seoul station. we enter line 1 of the Seoul station using our T-Money card. After entering the ticket gates for line 1 of the Seoul station, we ride the train on line 1 of the Seoul station going on the City Hall direction. Riding on this train, after 3 stations, we get down at the Gyeongno 3 Samgas station. After getting down at the Gyeongno 3 Samgas station, we transfer trains walking from line 1 to line 3 of the Gyeongno 3 Samgas station by following the signboard for line 3 of the Gyeongno 3 Samgas station. At line 3 of the Gyeongno 3 Samgas station, we ride the train on the platform going in the direction of the Handbook station. After riding the train, after 2 minutes on the next station, we get down at the Handbook station. After getting down the train at the Handbook station, we go up the escalator. After that, we exit the ticket gates of the Handbook station using our T-Money card. Upon getting out of the ticket gates, the best way is to turn right and follow the signboard for exit number 2. But in case we turn left, we can still get back on track. Just follow the next signboard for exit number 2. At this point, we just keep on following the signboard for exit number 2. At the end of the walkway, there will be 2 exits. We skip exit number 3 on the right side and walk up the stairs on the left side, which is exit number 2. After getting out of the Handbook station at exit number 2, we walk straight ahead. First, let us take a look around so that we have an idea of where we are. So that is exit number 2 of the Handbook station where we came from. From here we walk straight ahead. It is advisable that we arrive early at the one-day handbook rental shop as we have to make an appointment before our turn to put on our handbook costume. Sometimes there are a lot of people there and you will have to wait for a long time if you arrive late. The handbook costumes are also sometimes in great demand that you will have no choice but to put on the leftover costumes, and sometimes your costume may not match with your headgear. But if you arrive early, you will have more handbook costumes to choose from. We are now at the corner of the street. At this point, we turn left and cross the street. After crossing the street, we turn right. At the rental shop, you may also have to deposit some of your belongings such as clothes, so you should also prepare for this contingency. At this street corner, we again cross the street. After crossing the street, we walk ahead towards the right and follow it as it turns towards the left. Then finally, we reach the one-day handbook rental shop where we will put on our handbook costume and prepare for a free tour of Seoul's beautiful palaces. The first step is to remove our shoes to make sure our handbook costumes are impeccably clean. By the way, you should make sure your handbook costume will be returned without any damage, as you will be charged for any damage when you return them. From the one-day handbook, Seoul's palaces are just a walking distance away. But before going to the palaces, first we walk and visit the Gyeongbokgung Hanok village. First we walk towards the school. Then we go left, skip, left, and follow the street until we reach the Gyeongbokgung Hanok village. And so, from the one-day handbook, we walk towards the school perimeter fence. Then we turn left on the main road and walk straight ahead on the left side of the road. We skip the first street on our left and walk straight ahead. When we reach the second street on our left, we turn left. We continue and follow this street as it turns towards the right. On the street junction, we turn left. Then we walk and follow this street. At the end of this street, we will find the Bukchon Hanok village.
So where are we now? Bukchon Hanok village. Alright, where are we now? We're in the Hanok village.
The area of Bukchon, which means North Village, was traditionally the residential quarter of high government officials and nobility during the Joseon dynasty. A hanok is a traditional Korean house which was first built in the 14th century during the Joseon dynasty.
Very helpful to your villagers, huh?
I help my constituents bring happiness to their faces.
Ah.
See, it's all under renovation.
We are very efficient management, huh?
Next, we will now go to the Gyeongbokgung Palace. From our initial point at the Bukchon Hanok village, we have many ways to go to the Gyeongbokgung Palace. Although this one is a little longer, it is easier to master. From our initial point at the Bukchon Hanok village, we first go back in front of the school where we came from, which is near the one-day Handbook. The plan is to walk past the street going to the one-day Handbook, turning right on the corner and walk straight ahead up to the end of the road. Then we turn left and walk along the perimeter fence of the Gyeongbokgung Palace, which turns right until finally we reach the Gwanghwamun Gate, which is the grand main gate of the Gyeongbokgung Palace. First, we walk past the street going to the one-day Handbook, which is in front of the school. Then we turn right on the next corner. We keep on following this road straight ahead. At the end of the road, we will see the perimeter fence of the Gyeongbokgung Palace. We cross the road, turn left, and walk following the perimeter fence of the Gyeongbokgung Palace. We will pass by the gate of the National Folk Museum. If you want, you can enter at this gate. However, we want to see the grand main gate of the Gyeongbokgung Palace, so we walk ahead following the perimeter fence. We will also pass by the Gwanghwamun Gate and a parking lot. We keep on walking along the perimeter fence, which will eventually turn right. In just a few meters, we will find the Gwanghwamun Gate, which is the grand main gate and the largest gate of the Gyeongbokgung Palace. Among the 5 palaces in Seoul, a must-see is the Gyeongbokgung Palace, which was the main royal palace of the Joseon dynasty. The Gyeongbokgung Palace is the largest of the 5 grand palaces built by the Joseon dynasty and served as the home of the king's households, as well as the government of Joseon. During the Joseon dynasty, royal guards were responsible for guarding and patrolling the gates of the capital city and the royal palaces. The changing of the guard ceremony took place whenever the guards on duty changed over. The changing of the guard ceremony was conducted at the Gyeongbokgung Palace, as at that time the Gyeongbokgung was the primary royal palace and the king resided there. A reenactment of this ceremony takes place twice a day in front of the Gwanghwamun, the main gate of the Gyeongbokgung Palace, at 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. except on Tuesdays. Thanks for watching, and as always, don't worry, be happy, and have a very happy trip.
The gate guards are checking their identity with the passwords and ID tags. Now it's changing their routes.